Hi, welcome back to my channel. I want to start with a dream. I'm so fed up of seeing Genevieve Nadia. I've never met this woman in my fucking life. Never. Until the dreams. Never, ever, 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 ever in my life. She might be some fucking so-called manufactured superstar in Nigeria, but I've never met her in my life. Why am I seeing her again today? Listen, Adi Wali put me in one corner. He wants to talk to me. I was talking, not going to discuss what we were talking about. But I was near some window in some room. Suddenly, I'm telling him off. You think I'm going to fucking stand there while I watch you being used by an ex-gal? I'm out. So as I'm walking off, he holds my hand to stop me from leaving. And then she comes in, I said, and she looks. And I said, yeah, you see him holding my hand, and what? And then she attempts to go past both of us. And I said, yeah, you were chatting my name. And I jumped her. King of Wands. Jumped her. I jumped her, man. There you go. Now he feels like he's missed that opportunity. Wasted talent. I jumped her, man. She's a moth to a fly. I jumped her, man. People, start putting your dreams down. You've got a lot of warfare going on out here. So someone's shedding their old skin. Someone wants to let someone go. Someone's very possessive because what? They got possession issues when it comes to generosity sharing. Earth sign person. There we go. Genevieve Nadia. Can't escape, can you? Whatever you did with your voodoo family. Oh, it's definitely catching up with you, my girl. Oh, yeah. And her hair was matted. You know how the Mad Hatter looks? She looked like that. That's exactly what she looked like. Mad girl. I said, do you really think I'm going to stand there and what? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I'm releasing that pain. Releasing that pain. Air sign person overcoming. Overcoming it, man. Forgiveness, because upside down, 3 of swords. My personal opinion, I don't do forgiveness. I forgive myself for giving my time and energy to people. Because right now, you could be seeing these two people acting out when it comes to the energy, you know, because somebody probably wants to let go of someone. And now someone's acting out. Why? Lack of energy. Very discouraged. Someone's resisting that change, you know, because of that. There's obstacles. Someone broke someone's heart. Upside down page of wands. Maybe a fire sign to an air sign person. A very insensitive person. So now you're in a situation where it was all about romance. How can you be on a spiritual romantic journey with someone and you're laying down with the devil? You're not making no sense and you want me to stand there. Tell Adiwali, tell him to control his poodle. Because she keeps coming in some weird way and she keeps getting battered. Tell her, don't try me. Taurus person. Genevieve Nadia. With her bad business, financial management, that's a crap. She can't finish what she started by herself. So she gets these romantic proposals. She looks for these offers of these invitations, you know, and then she takes action, you know. But someone looks like they're following their heart, all right? Someone probably going on a date. Or these people like to do dating, scamming. And do you realise most of her movies are about scamming anyway? You know, she's a scammer. So now you're looking at the lack of balance. Unrequited love. Now, Aquarius person, making big changes. Why? Lack of balance when it comes to this romantic shit. Why? Because he's stuck with an earth sign person, 2 blood clot fast. So you see a lack of organisation, poor financial decision. It was a financial decision why this romance is here. It's not even a romance, it's a joke. Wasting people's time, wasting talents, breaking people's heart. Why? Because they want completion. They want completion. Someone's shedding the old skin anyway, letting go of people. Why? Too possessive, man. Too possessive when it comes to success, achievements, when it comes to traveling. So now traveling away. Someone's traveling away. Why? Because someone's releasing that pain. Because somebody was acting out, was very hasty, and went into a portal with someone that doesn't want to shed their own skin, doesn't want to let go of people because they're possessive with issues when it comes to generosity sharing. So when you see this Sagittarius person, maybe a player, all right, or someone that was on a sexual adventure, Someone here today, gone tomorrow, maybe going for a debate at the moment or a negotiation, because this is if somebody was looking at a challenge, because they went for a portal for success, but in the portal of someone that's not shedding their skin. So now you're seeing the force of this passion. Someone, maybe an air sign person, is releasing this passion, maybe for a fire sign person, because they went passionately into someone else. A Leo person, maybe he's folding on his belief, maybe he's acting out. Who cares? Who cares? You can hold my hand all you want, but you held Genevieve Nadja's life above me. And you want me to stand there and watch? I don't think so, baby. I don't think so. Control your poodle, my friend. Control your poodle. Control your poodle, fire sign. Control your poodle. You fought for it. Control it. So now we see stagnation. There was this decision when it comes to passion. It wasn't necessarily about a page of wands. A page of wands is all about, we have sparking ideas. We've got the passion for it. You know, you could be a salesperson, an actor, politician, you know. But this inspirational speaker isn't an inspirational speaker. It was more about the romance, proposals, offers for earth sign person lacking balance because they have a lack of organization and poor personal financial decisions. So it wasn't really necessarily about being an inspirational speaker or nothing like that. They just wanted someone to help them with their financial problems. So they bring a stalemate. So now there's a difficult situation for an air sign person. Why? Because she knows on her head people are going to be acting out, discouraged. Why? Block creativity. Someone forged their expertise. So now they're going to be acting out. Why? Because time is someone's master, and for some, it's some people's disaster. Because it all comes down to actions, intentions, and your energy. So now someone feels weak, frustrated due to delays. Maybe a Scorpio person. Because now you're looking at being torn between two relationships. It's called divided loyalty. Someone's in a very painful choice. It seems like a very distressful decision. That's on them. Sit on that fence. Who gives a damn? No one does, because someone's walking away. Somebody went in for a romantic proposal, a Taurus person, because they were looking at financial hardship. They bring a negative change towards God's Two of Cups. They didn't want to feel left out in the cold. You know, why? Because they don't have that expertise that you look keep banging on about. It's more bangers and mash with a little bit of gravy. That's what this is all about. Why? Because someone don't have no money. Someone has a poor financial organization. A Taurus person, they didn't want to be unemployed. They didn't want to be in a difficult situation, a struggle. So they step on other people's back to make sure they're not out in the cold by destroying homes. Homes of love. And that's their problem, not mine. So now you're looking at repeating the same bullshit again. Overspending, debt, lazy, unqualified person. And now they're stuck in a romance they're not happy with. It wasn't even a romance. It was a push-up. Like they're wearing some girdle. Or girdle, I should say. No, man. No. You want to come near me? I fucking jump that bitch, man. I keep telling her, stop fucking trying me. Don't try me, you know. You're not strong in this situation. You're unqualified. Step back, little girl. Step back. You're not ready to come into the portal of love. The only way you can come into this is love, my girl. And Taurus don't have no fucking love but for herself with this. Oh, there we go. Let me tell you. Queen of Blood Clock Pentacles. See she there? Insecure, unstable person in fear of money. So you put my life on the line for money, but you didn't realize that I can batter you. And you need Adiwali. I fucking don't. So the next time, people, this is a lesson for everyone. When you want to go out there and make trouble, make sure you can fight your own goddamn battles. Because when people, things and places start disappearing, who's in the ring on their own? You are. You will be. And now you can't handle it. There you go. With maybe an upside down king of swords. Selfishness, ruthless, devious, premeditated, malice people. Someone who's overly concerned about other people's business but their own. So now you're looking at the Queen of Goddamn Pentacles, Genevieve Nadja. We just had a dream about her, the Mad Hatter. Got to move forward. Or maybe she's sad. Someone's moving forward. Her ghostwriter. Where you know me from? What, because you feel entitled? Because you feel privileged? Because you're in some form of manufactured power? Well, God already showed me who you are, my girl. You are the Mad Hatter. And I'm not going to stand there and watch no man go through that. You're mad. See you later. Bye. Bye. So Aquarius is making big changes, creating her own opportunities, seizing that moment, jumping into success. A very honest person, very direct, you know. But we're thinking of some people with their rash behavior. Rash behavior. You can't test an Aquarius person, Genevieve Nadia. You need Adiwale. You need manipulation. You need that pum-pum to be open. Without that pum-pum being open, you ain't taking nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, my girl. You don't have no creations, no original ideas. You got nothing apart from expressive, apart from creating fake romances because you're broke. Admit it, man. You're broke. You're not ready to be in that industry. You shouldn't have been in there in the first place. Why? Because you're not good enough. You're not good enough, my girl. If you were good enough, you wouldn't be doing all of this. And I wouldn't be seeing your face all the time as the Mad Hatter. Mad girl. That's the mad girl looking for a sense of belonging, wholeness. But she's a wholeness in her nest of life. That's the birdie, tweet, tweet, tweet. Like to tweet like they got everything under control. She ain't got nothing under control, man. She can't even keep that pum-pum under control. So left the man with it. But just tell Adiwale, can your body control your fucking poodle? Because I'm not that one. I'm not that one, my friend. So now looking at situation, someone was looking for recognition with a Leo person, victory, rewards. So now we're looking at a lack of ideas, lack, failure. So now we're understanding the Aquarius person is healing, moving forward. The mind's coming to calmer waters. Somebody wants to run away, I guess. Why? Why? Because they're in a sad, painful, unrequited love, blocked emotions. With an upside down Queen of Pentacles, she ain't got no fucking emotions apart from when you lotion up that pom-pom. Then she'll look like she got emotions. Why? Because you're going to give her money afterwards. That's a high-class prostitute. Now you're looking at success. We're looking at someone's success, someone shredding the old, letting go of people. Very possessive, finding that mental strength. An air sign person going through success. They've always had that mental strength, but they were busy working on themselves, so they wasn't really in the world like that. But now someone's rejoining the world. They're coming out of isolation. They're releasing that pain, overcoming that depression. Why? Because someone went in passionately to someone's portal. And when you go into that portal, that half an apple, oh, they went slithering down like a fire brigade man in an emergency fire. Went into the devil's pond, man. Someone that is very possessive and has issues when it comes to generosity. Issues, man. Maybe a friend or third-party person. Take it as it resonates. So now we're looking at situation. Someone's looking at passion. Someone's looking at ambition. Someone's looking at a journey. By going within and seeking their own soul. Seek the truth. Do some enlightenment. Soul search. And someone saw the truth about someone's passion. So they're looking at someone finding the mental strength and doing that success. Of shredding the old and letting go of people, things and places that act like too possessive. Why? Because they got fucking issues. So now someone's passionately finding their own journey. Maybe an air sign person. Why? Because there was a stalemate. Maybe somebody wants a truce because they're sitting on the fence about a Taurus person. That's your problem. 5 fucking years. And you can't tell. Gala is using you. You can jog on. I'm not doing that. You're mad. Looking at opposition. Why? Because somebody wants passion. Somebody wants their sausage to be everywhere. Because why? Bangers and mashes out there. Bangers and mash. Free fall. Devil. When I tell you, devil. Every time the Taurus come up, a devil thing I go on. So now the devil's acting out. The devil want a cult, yes. Why? Lack of energy when it comes to romance. Maybe he ain't touching the pom-pom no more. It's not worth it, innit? Very high-class prostitute. So now you're looking at difficult decision, a painful decision. You have to use your intuition. Don't block the heart collective. Don't do that. The heart is the seat of the soul. When there's decisions to come about and it's very stressful and you've got to make choices, and his painful choices. You got to face your fears, man. As you'll be acting out. That's on the mind. Face your fears. So someone's looking at creative expression because somebody was blocked. Somebody was left out in the cold. An air sign person, innocent. But to get what they needed, they needed to lie. They needed to slander. So we can go for, is it APL or A something? Lawsuit. Oh, yeah. This bitch weren't thinking very straight, was she? No, she wasn't. So now looking at a leap of faith. Someone went in, freedom of the soul. Very passionate about it to release this pain because someone's acting out when it comes to romance. So now we're looking at enlightenment, soul searching, seek your own truth. You seek the soul, you seek the soul, you seek God and enlightenment in you. You see how unique you are. Because someone's got that inner guidance to do solitude, to find that mental strength, to rejoin the world, you know, come out of isolation, you know. Because your originality, an air sign person, looking at adventure, looking at travel, looking at foolishness, carelessness. When it comes to a Taurus person, when it comes to romance. Foolish girl, looking at blocking, you know. So now looking at the Uranus, the asshole. Taurus person, Scorpio person, that desire. Oh yeah. Of the inability to move forward. Fear of the beginning. Why? Because they like to repeat the same negative pattern. Why? Because they're resistant to change. That person depends on people. Maybe a Scorpio person. Or maybe wanting to rely on Aquarius's mind. Why? Because she said in my dream, I love the way you write. Don't even have to go suck out your blood clot mother. Because every time you come in my dream, you get battered. You need Adiwali. I don't. You started a fight you can't handle. So now you're begging Beatrice, please don't go. Please don't go. You're going to be begging a lot of people not to go soon because you bring a lot of people in for manipulation. Why? Because you need money. So now Aquarius is making big changes, moving forward. And someone has an inability to move forward. Why? Because a Aquarius person is knocking her over with the truth. She ain't going to move fucking nowhere. So she can walk around in her Jesus dress. That's a fucking walking mattress. A sheet. Because underneath the sheet of Genevieve Nadja, she's full of shit. Shit in the hip. When she comes to hitting her success. Someone's pouring out in love, new relationship, new romance, and someone's very upset. Why? Because they got creative block. They forged their expertise. They're weak when it comes to creativity. Weak. It comes under manipulation. Weak. They don't have no drawers to put on for themselves. Weak. So now we're looking at someone's frustration. Because they're not going to have delays. Why? When you do manipulation, it becomes with your own delays in the future. Upside down King of Pentacles. There you go. Once again, with an upside down Queen of Wands. Maybe they're saying the masculine side of this person as well is greedy, overindulgent, materialistic, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status. Corrupted person. With an upside down Queen of Wands. She got to go and find her own fucking self-respect, man. She got no self-fucking confidence. Selfish, jealous, insecure, narrow-minded piece of deceptive bitch. There you go. Maybe she hangs out with an earth sign person. Take it as it resonates. So, a fire sign woman. Take it as it resonates. Could be a fucking picnic. Look like her so the apple don't fall far from the rotten tree. You know, I believe in her. One man in her, he saw my talent. He wanted me to be an actress. And he was like, you are fucking amazing. Because I like channeling. I can channel. All right? And he put this group together. We had this meeting in this room. But this time, another girl beside me, at the time, in her world, she was hot cake. She was with a lot of like celebrities at the time. She was a dancer going into acting, whatever. And she was good at her field, dancing, doing choreography. You understand? But when people see other people, what other people can do, they always want to jump in and act like I'm better than you. Okay. Indirectly, he said in front of everybody, you see when you have one rotten apple, the whole fucking basket goes rotten. You know why? You see in that room, you see when it comes to my acting, I pull down the whole fucking show, bro. And that was my first time. That was my first time acting in front of everybody. And the whole room went crazy. I don't really do, I don't like lying. I don't like lying. So acting wasn't really for me, to be honest. I'm good at it, but it's the lying part. I don't want to lose myself, man. It's dangerous. So that's what that man always reminded me. And I've always had that saying in my head, you know. One rotten apple. I think I was about 17 maybe. No, maybe 19, I think. So now we're looking at a 2 of Cups. God's 2 of Cups when it comes to success, achievement, accomplishments. When it comes to self-love, an earth sign person don't have no self-love, or a water sign person don't have no self-love. They've got to put self-love into themselves. They create disharmony to a 2 of Cups. You know, this is the Jezebel and Delilah, or just a player, or just evil, Genevieve Nadia, the mud hatta. We're looking at distrust, breakups, imbalance, very heavy tension when it comes to the emotions because of a broken communication. So somebody probably wants to shed their own skin, let go of people. Maybe an air sign person said, it's not worth losing my soul for a soulmate. You fucking mad. Because he doesn't want to recognize his fucking Taurus person. You're having a laugh, ain't you? So Aquarius said, see you later. Cheerio. 6 of Swords. Cheerio. Moving away. You don't want to shed your old skin because you want to look after a high-class prostitute. All right, bye. So air signs moving on. Making that change. Leaving behind the foolishness. Releasing that baggage. You know, moving to calmer waters when it comes to relationship ending, you know, because it's a state of a situation where you've been forced out of your comfort zone or a difficult past, and now you're headed towards a new territory, maybe. Some of you might be being very careful or very, very critical with your growth, but just keep going. Whether you're wanting it or not, just keep going, all right? Take yourself away from people, things, and places that don't know how to shed their own skin, because we're energy. They're only blocking your own energy. Because I saw the window. The windows is the eyes of the soul, right? You're just blocking it, my friend. So now you take the time to reflect, self-reflection for self-love, okay? So there seems to be emotional baggage, and maybe you're carrying it for someone way too fucking long. Because if they like the baggage of the Taurus person, that's down to them. So now there seems to be a phase, okay, where someone is able to move forward, all right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person, all right, due to upside down Ace of Swords, the truth, brutality, echoes, frustration, disaster. Someone needs to rethink when it comes to personal transformation or fear of changing, because they've only created their own sufferization due to their own delays. Every time it's someone's disaster at this point. You're looking at collapse, stormy times, maybe for a 5 sign person. Someone's acting out, lack of energy. Why? Maybe can't fuck the girl no more. Yeah, too many obstacles, man. You've got too much money, man, all over the place. And now someone broken your heart. Collapse. So that's probably how an air sign person feels, you know. Personal transformation, you're not going to get away. No, you're not getting interfering with my transformation. I've been working it since I was a child. I'm not doing that. Not doing that all because you want to fuck Genevieve Nadia. I don't think so. So then there's a pause when it comes to romance. Someone didn't want to feel left out in the cold. So they tried their utmost best by using manipulation, false expertise, and because they're weak and frustrated when it comes to their own being the magician. So now you understand this person's not a magician when it comes to a different perspective or enlightenment or changes. This person can't change shit apart from her drawers and her bed sheet. You understand? That's all she has. And that's what they pay for. And that's what you get. So now you're looking at a hangman situation when it comes to a decision. Because there seems to be an understanding that needs somebody tried to sacrifice, a Taurus person tried to sacrifice a romance. But you see these things differently when you walk away in your own path alone. Now someone's been enlightened. So this may be a time of an indecision. But take that time to breathe in collective, all right? And do some internal, because there seems to be choices before you make a critical decision about a Taurus person when it comes to lack of balance. Because now looking at judgment, someone's being judged for the way they do their balance. They're not an expert, okay? They lack organization with a poor financial decision. So we're looking at a judgment, all right? Because this seems to be a moment where people have to go in for self-reflection. Because it's not just myself that's psychic, you know. I keep telling everyone. Even my friend called me yesterday. She told me a situation about another person. And you know what? If you want to get involved in people's things, I don't like people going in with like that hint of, okay, for instance, I want to know what's going on. My friend wants to know what's going on with her and her partner. All right, can you find out for me? But you're going into a conversation like, oh, you know, I haven't seen her. Have you seen her? You already started it off wrong. Manipulation. People ain't stupid. Everyone's become more psychic, more intuitive. You don't know that person's psychic or intuitive. Why start off like that when you know what's going on? You know where she is. Why start off like that? So it ended in pear shape. It didn't end how they expected it. So now you're looking at a new perspective. You don't stop fucking lying. They think power is money, status, lying, manipulation, trickery, dickery, dot, clown on masculine's cock to lick a dick a day to clock in for work. It don't work like that's weakness. So now someone's going for a redemption, a reckoning. Because there seems to be a new phase. A lot of people, whether you want to be psychic or not, you know, people are changing. I've been seeing it for years. Even when I was a child, I used to think, why are people imbalanced? I used to see it, man. People with their opposite, like they're not supposed to be there, you know? This is why I always feel, listen to your children. Listen to your children. Because they have a lot of wisdom. Because they come out that portal. Do you understand what I'm saying? But you lot are too fucking ignorant, man. Fire sign, Sagittarius person and a fire sign person, when it comes to budgeting, they need to do some fucking self-love, man. Self-love is the key. Maybe looking at a businessman, a fire sign person. Maybe looking at wealth, business, looking at the confidence, the success. Maybe somebody was finding opportunities through this masculine. Maybe he's attractive. Maybe he manages his wealth, but he didn't manage it well when it comes to romance. So now you're looking at achievements. Someone's doing some great things and maybe finally can say he's reached a pinnacle in his life. When it comes to achievements, maybe he can sit back and enjoy the fruits of his labor. But no, he went back and sat back and done passion with an earth sign person. Fucky. That's all they got is fucky. So now you're looking at a sexual adventure with an upside down Queen of Wands. Jealous, insecure, narrow-minded people. Very deceptive. Now you're looking at a situation. Someone made a very quick decision when it comes to ambition. They're looking for success, to feel at home. But to feel at home, they've got to hold on to people's possessions. Hold on to people, things, and places. Why? Because they've got issues when it comes to generosity. King of Wands, there you go. She said, I'm out, man. You want to be, you're just looking at this stalemate. You're too focused on Taurus. I ain't going to waste my time. You made yourself clear, my friend. Come out my fucking dreams. You and your fucking nasty whore. Come out my dreams, man. It's ridiculous. Isolate yourself and look for your own shit. Withdraw. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You create a stalemate for so long. Why? Taurus is broke. Why? Because unawa fucky. No, you're not doing that to me, my friend. So I'm looking at a stalemate. Maybe this masculine is looking at a truce, but he's very impulsive, ruthless person. That's how this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius feels. You got high expectations. You bring hesitations, unpredictable, unachievable expectations in your decisions with a Taurus person. So don't come over here with your lack. So now someone's looking at a decision when it comes to Queen of Cups. A very loving person in a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. But now you've got this upside down King of Swords. There you go. Working maybe a Taurus person. Looking at weak. These are illogical people doing controlling, manipulation. They're calculus people, man. Mind game, misusing their power. Maybe Taurus person is doing it with a Gemini masculine person. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You know? They got no fucking behavior. None. Behind the backs of someone that feels that sensitive. She's very sensitive. They thought that was weakness. Let's block her. No. I don't think so. So now you'll attain your emotional needs of others. You understand this man is going through something. Like in my dream, I feel it. I feel his energy all the time. He was at a window and she comes in. No, leave me alone. Both of you, fuck off. So now someone's very open to spirituality and they're moved by a tragedy, you know. Someone's seeing the beauty in life regardless, never reacting with impulsive or anger, always having that kind word for all to say. So they thought, oh, we can take the piss. She'll let that energy, she'll be disencouraged. Let's bring obstacles. Someone who breaks your heart. But it didn't work behind the back of this loving person. So now we understand the movements of a Taurus person. So now this loving woman is overcoming this obstacle when it comes to blocking. All right? They've overcome it. There was an inability to move forward because the amount of dreams maybe someone had over 13 years, even more so 5. They got no fucking lack. They just lack control, man. So now the Queen of Cups, a very loving person, is at home. She's a soul having a human experience. She sees these trials and tribulations. She's gaining her control. She has the strength and the willpower to move out of this block situation. Because it was a vital... because it's vital to ensure her victory that she just move past this obstacle, man, and just move ahead. Because these people, you're moving forward, they lack balance. There's nothing you can do with these people, man. So the key message is that you just need to maintain your focus when it comes to success for your next phase. Stay on course and allow your plans to manifest with confidence, you know. Because now we're looking at, when it comes to the willpower of a Taurus person in this phase, disharmony when it comes to this group, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Lying. Oh, darling. Give yourself to God. You don't even fucking believe in God. So now someone needs to move the fuck forward. Oh, she wants to try one more time. Come on then, because you're going to get fucking battered. And that's what she got yesterday. Maybe she made a one more time decision to go and pay for her obia, partition, or whatever she did. She tried to act like she was walking past me and Adiwale. And I said, really? And I jumped her. I fucking battered that fucking woman. I'm so tired of seeing Genevieve Nadia. I'm so fucking tired of it. The obia girl. Tell the obia girl, go find your blood clot mother. You see, in our days, when I was growing up, Jamaican man used to say, you must cuss out the duppy. Because duppy not all for frightened. Duppy no all for frightened. And this one over yassa, I ain't afraid of no duppy, my friend. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that likes to bring disharmony to groups. She likes to bring disorganization, group conflicts. Why? Because it benefits her. So she can go around saying, I'm commodity. Look what I done to Lionheart when about 10 people wrote that one fucking movie. And there you go again. I never met by chance, whatever bullshit they did. Again. How many people did that as well? But she's fucking commodity. Get the fuck out of here. We're looking at a blocked creativity person that forging their expertise. A weak bitch that bring an indecision. Frustration. Delay. You know? Why? Shattered dreams for you, my girl. Shattered dreams. Broken family. Disconnection. Now you're looking at domestic disharmony. Why? Misalignment when it comes to their values. A struggling relationship. This is what maybe this King of Wands upside down is thinking about. So maybe he's thinking about doing soul searching. Why? Because he is in a struggling relationship. Struggling. Why? Because Gemini, Libra, Aquarius said, fuck you, baby, I'm out. I'm out. If you lot act like this over money, fame, power, status, this is why you lot are seeing a cellmate in spiritual prison. They use love as a weapon for destruction. They use people's knowledge, information. They act like they don't want it. They destroy it to take it, to make money, but destroy the same plan they took from someone else. They can't even fucking just do it themselves. There you go, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Or this masculine when it comes to self-development. All under vanity, greed, misdirected activities. Misdirected activities. Air sign person has loads of downloads. Here, fire sign. No, misdirect the activities and gave it to Genevieve fucking Nadia. Why? Because she wants to be commodity. I'm Hollywood, darling. I went to Hollywood and I realized I'm commodity. I could have went there ages ago. But you did. We saw you, babe. We saw you got pictures with, I don't even know this man's name, something governor, whatever. You've been with eyebrow. We've seen it. Stop lying, my girl. You just like to lie to yourself till you are called the mad fucking hatter. You don't know if you're coming or going. And you're not involving me, putting me in the middle of you lot's foolishness. No, you're mad. You're mad. Someone's got some spiritual enlightenment. Someone's soul searching. Someone got that self-reflection, man. Oh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. Why? Because they understand this masculine came with too much fucking lies. Brutality. Brutality to an innocent, loving person. Loving person. Hoping they'll lack energy. Why? Because you got energy. Let me behave myself. Someone's in regret. Anyway, someone's in regret. Why? Failure, disappointment. Disappointment, man. Someone took the leap of faith. And they took it right into confusion, brutality, echoes, frustration. When it comes to the truth, pure lies, manipulation, block creativity, forge expertise. Someone's forging their expertise, man. Why? Because their creation is rubbish. They need people. People are crying out here. We hear it all. These people are so disconnected from society. We hear it all the time. We want some originalities, man. You look like your reboot. Every minute rebooting. If you're not rebooting, these big ass people will go and look for young talent, and you see them drain out these young people. Don't you not see it? And then where's the young person gone after that? Nowhere to be seen. Hit one wonders, what do you call it? But we always see the same old faces. Can't you not see the pattern? There's something not right in Hollywood and Nollywood. Something ain't right, my brethren, in society alone. How can that fucking French president, wherever he was, has a wife, slap him up in the face in front of everybody and there's no uproar? Let that be a fucking man. You lot are hypocrites, man. I don't care what anyone says. You lot are hypocrites. And you lot are happy to sit there and be like, yeah, she's been seeing him since he was 15 years old. She was a teacher. Let that be a fucking man. Let that be a man. Looking at a girl, you know, at 15. And he's married it. What? Because he's a president now. You lot are distorted. Distorted, man. Self-limiting belief. Maybe we call this King of Pentacles. Inability to move forward, you know. So now you're looking at guilt, negative thoughts. Someone's opening up to a new perspective, though. Maybe there's Queen of Cups. And someone's moving forward as a soul having a human experience. Into me, I feel these people have an inability to move forward. Why? Money. So what did they do? They looked at a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They wanted her to have an inability to move forward. So Taurus person, oh gosh, there we go again. 5 of Swords. She forced me into a fight. And again, she got battered. Again. So imagine in real life. She would get battered, man. That's why she needs this man. She needs this man. Oh, there you go. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Overly committed. Why? Because they're disorganized. They need to reprioritize. Why? Lack of balance. Overwhelmed. They gambled. A fight with me. Now they're frustrated. Can't move on. Can't move on. Why? In the mind, conflicted upheaval with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. She don't know me from nowhere, but she forced a 5-year fight with me. Or is it 13 now? But people are like, no, she's famous. She wouldn't do. Oh, please, whatever. Go on, government got to UK. Don't even know Joe was a resident here. I don't want to hear nothing from none of you. Oh, no. I see that woman following me and all sorts. I don't want to hear it from none of you. All I'm going to say is I hope to see this bitch in court. I hope to see this fucking scholar in court. The scholar. Dirty girl. Them thinks that love is weakness. No, it's not, my friend. What's weak is when you intentionally take your dark side and hurt other people with it. Hurt people. That's weakness. So now she's understanding love is the strength, my girl. And now you're fucked up. She's fucked up. She wanted an air sign to be disencouraged. She brought a competition. She made herself a competition. She wanted to win at all costs. Sneaky, beaky, Billy. Bullying. Thief. Abusing the relationship of this 2 of Cup that was telepathically connected to each other. But she want to try one more time, she does. Or maybe this masculine want to try one more time. But sorry, air sign is drifting away. He didn't defend me. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. This fire sign did not defend me. He brought a challenge, competition. So I have to defend myself. I'm going to hold my corner. I'm going to stand my ground. Whether you look believe me or not, I don't give a fuck. Because guess who believes me? God believes me. Why? Because I believe in God. Why? Because I go by my own actions. Good. Look at the word good. G-O-O-D. Take the one word out. What do you have? We take the O out. Ooh. God just asked us to be good. So we can be at oneness with mind, body, soul, heart. The heart is the seat of the soul. So you can be divine energy and divine masculine. Because I brought down a program for spiritual recovery. She said, no, let's block that. I need the money. I need the money. So she brought a fight, a purpose fight with me. So she's not getting no mercy. I don't fight over no man, you know. Let's make that fucking clear. So if he thinks I'm fighting over him, he's got another thing coming. She brought a fight to me. She stole my private personal information. And she made money from it. She slandered my name and all sorts. So now she has a problem with me. Don't start fights you can't fucking handle without people, things in place that you've got to manipulate people to come into your enableness of lying, stealing, cheating. Now, people you bring in, they look bad now, whether they were innocent or not. It's called racketeering. And over here it's called joint enterprise. Joint enterprise. You can be done for the smallest thing in a joint enterprise, my friend. So a lot of people will be looking back at this saying, shit, I could be going down like Gina Usher. Oh yeah, bitch. I saw you in my friend's shop. You come in there once and once only. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? And you spoke to me. Oh yeah, my mind said, go back and Google Gina Usher. The one on Star Trek, whatever the fuck she's on, that little lesbian one. Yeah, the ugly muffin one. That one. Oh yeah, her. My mind said, go and Google her. Guess who she's sitting next to? Genevieve Nadia. Genevieve Nadia really fancies me, by the way. She would love to have my cream pie, but I don't like cream pie, my darling. I only like sausages. Never mind. Never been with a woman before in my fucking life. So if you try to go back and say, no, guess what? She's with that girl that she was with, blah, blah, blah. Because I've seen another one before come in that shop. Oh, yeah, what coincidence, eh? What a fucking coincidence. No, nothing called coincidence over here. Because we never met by chance, did we, Genevieve Nadia? You bring a purpose fight to my front door. So now you better be prepared to hold this fight until the day you fucking die. Because every time Queen of Pentacles upside down comes in my reading, you are going to be that karmic example of not what to be as a woman because you think you've got influence, you think you're in an industry, because you think you've got this king of fucking wands. Who cares? He wasn't even faithful to you anyway, bitch. And you weren't faithful to him anyway, bitch. So what's your problem? Oh, you want to fight me over a man? What, because he's got money? Because you can't look after your own finances? Girl, you better behave yourself, girl. You better go find your daddy. Honey, go find your daddy. Oh, daddy, I'm married now, daddy. Oh, no, you're not, bitch. Oh, no, you're not, bitch. You're not married to no one, not even married to yourself. Not even married to yourself, my darling. So now we're looking at situations. Someone looking at creative opportunities, new messages, new love. Looking at information. Someone's very curious, you see, of the possibilities of someone's love surprise when it comes to intuition from a dreamer. Looking at sensitivities, looking at new love. But you've got to love yourself, collective. That's why I don't mind sacrificing my story to tell you my story. Because we're energy, we all go through the same thing, but we do things differently. And the collective is going more spiritual, more intuitive, more psychic, but it was at a different level. So let's see how this Taurus person is going to get away with it. Because not just me, I see. Many people see this. We just have to put the dots together. That's it. She's going down. She's going down where she was before. The devil needs to be locked up. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.